Kind of really glad I checked there because 40 minutes ago the Silver Grove Update 3. Kind of didn't expect this one to make it even worse. Really didn't expect this. This is the new operator suit. There's 3 in total because there's these 2, which I do have, and there is a new one, which I don't. And it's basically a giant clamshell head. I'm pretty sure that that's very similar to... I'm trying to remember what game it is where they wear a big pointy head like that. And they drag around a giant hammer. And it's been bugging me since I logged into this and went, huh, that looks familiar. It probably doesn't look that bad when you actually put it on. But that's not bad actually. That's kind of Frost-like with the arms and the big coat. But at the same time it's not. That is very, very clearly... I can't. Just making sure it resets. Yeah, that's Limbo with his tuxedo. Very Limbo style. Closing up the hood for this one, and we'll actually check and... Okay. I mean, that one is kind of believable. These 2 look better in practice, but this one... I don't know, I kind of like that more than I like that one, because... I don't know, I'm kind of sticking with the normal one just because it's slightly more believable. And I'm also not leaving it locked constantly. They've also changed the way that resources drop. They will still drop from containers, but as you can see, it doesn't look like it once did. But you can also now, and I didn't get a chance to scan that, that kind of sucks. That was a Rubido formation, and that's because this planet has Rubido, which as you can see, it's dropping quite nicely. And that was also Rubido then. The resource containers, the little orange discs, are no more. They are gone. They have been replaced with images that look more like the resource that's being dropped and less just everything looking exactly the same. For a bit of a better look, yeah, that's Rubido. And obviously that means more things to scan. But the enemies will also continue to drop stuff as they are already doing, so there's no need to worry about that. It just means that now there's basically going to be more ways of getting resources in the game, because obviously there's going to be these weird formations. I don't know how that's going to work for other things. Let's go have a look. Here's another one, circuitry lockbox. I'm assuming this would be circuits. Yep, circuits. But as I say, this stuff still falls out of normal places. It's still going to drop in missions and from enemies. It's just now there's extra ways of getting a hold of this stuff. And I have found the scanner pretty useful for trying to find it. Like so. But it won't let me scan things. Say there's a bug with the circuitry lockbox thing here. But I like the way it explodes. That's a nice effect. And then it all falls to the floor. I take it back, it's not a bug, it's Helios. I changed this carrier so I can destroy things from a distance, and you can actually see not only have the boxes been changed, but the things that come out of them look more like the image of them. That's alloy plates, so it looks like an alloy plate, which is really kind of a... I don't know. It's a really, really weird touch. Stop picking on me. Yeah, damn it. And there's another one of these things. It popped out of a chest. There is a certain thing you do with these, and I will get onto this. I'm not putting it off. It's just, I kind of need some of these things. Plus, the resource change is kind of the big thing for this. Obviously, not all resources have been textured, because the rarer stuff, the detonate ampules, can't remember what the rest are called, yeah, they haven't been. And obviously you can probably guess why I'm still on this planet. I'm looking for the hell is shooting me? Orokin cell. Because obviously the Orokin cell, if that has a resource, I want to know what it looks like. You can probably just look it up, but it's just not the same. I'm just having no luck with it. But you are going to have to be careful because for some reason this one is inside of a pipe. But if you look at the mini-map, you can actually see that it does locate these things even though they are in their own weird containers. Plastides actually looks kind of funky. It's a shell. That's obviously when it comes out it looks like Plastides, but there are some really, really weird ones, and could just take all these on. Why not? Nanospores looked amazing, and somebody broke it. I'm guessing it's going to be this guy. I will find an Orokin cell if it kills me. I missed it. I missed it. I don't flaming believe it. But the Orokin cell actually looks better here than it does. Obviously, when you mark it, it shows up as what it is. And it looks so much nicer. But there's nanospores down there. Oh, no, wait. Is that one still in one piece? Nope, this one is also broken. Wow, that's a lot of Orokin cells for some reason. I'm just going to leave these guys to fight it. But there it is. And spores. I'm going to have to come in here and solo to try and find the actual Orokin cell things. But there it is. That's the nanospores one. And it does look really nice. Of course, depending on how I edit this, this could come out really kind of wrong. Now, Orokin cells. Okay, weirdly, sometimes they're just sitting on the floor. That's why the Orokin cells we found earlier were just sitting on the floor. They're not actually inside of anything, they were just sitting on the floor. That's kind of a letdown, but I think that's more because the boss is active and... oh, there actually isn't any in here this time. Stop pushing me over. They've also changed the way that the alerts work for Endo, because I got wrong so much for calling it Edo. I'll cave, I will call it Endo. But anyway, it's now going to be 80, 100 and 150. 80 being easy, 100 being medium, and 150 being hard when it comes to the enemies you actually go up against. Which means there's going to be more Endo to get a hold of. And is this guy really shooting me as I try to do this? How rude. Just had a quick check and it does appear that I missed the Kvass Prime Buckle. That was a thing that was around. And the weapon that's in the 0.1 fix, it says it's removed a weapon from the codex, and I went in and had a look. I'm kind of hoping it was the 300-day login reward thing, because it literally goes normal weapon, arcing weapon. There's nothing there anymore. I could be wrong, it may still be in here somewhere, but I mean, yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Trying my hardest not to, because there's still well over a week before I can get my hands on the damn thing. One thing that remains broken is I've just come out of mission and the syndicate stuff has reset, which means the daily reset happened. I logged out, logged back in, and yay! No daily login reward. That just yay. Moving on though, what is meant to be the big part of this is being classed as the Endo Part 2, the Ayatan Treasure, and basically you have to go to Maroo's Bazaar. When you get here, you basically walk up to her and talk to her. There is a whole what is Ayata. Would suggest clicking on that and going. I do think there's way too much dialogue here though. Extract Endo from the items that I have. You can see I have 3 and they are worth, is it 50 each? Nope, 50 total. And it will cost me, it costs credits to do this. I'm not going to do that though. There is a treasure side of this which has really kind of got me, because you can buy these ornaments, but right now this is so laggy. She's talking but nothing's coming up, and there is a mission. Come on, looking to buy something. Nope. There it is. I'm looking for the treasure, and this is a mission that she will basically give you that you can go in and do to get this treasure stuff, because it drops there more than it drops from the regular containers. As you can see, I did find a couple but not that much. I will actually cover that more in detail later on, because there is a... I wouldn't say it's buggy, but there is a lot of people in there trying to do it. The mission, I don't know if you can do it on public or not, but yeah, I kept crashing for some reason, as in the game locks up and I have to either cancel the mission, not the actually in the mission, trying to get to the mission, because there's that many people in her bazaar at the minute. So I unfortunately couldn't get in there. Once you've done Maroo's weekly mission, you can actually come down to this terminal. It's literally the mods terminal. And there's a whole thing about it over here where you can see what they are. From what I was looking at, there are two different kind of stars. There's the Amber Star and the Cayenne Star. But there's 4 relics. Thought there was 5, but never mind. The Aya, the Sa, Via, and the Piv, yeah. Everything I found shows 5, but the stars that you pick up from chests go into them here, and then they become worth weird amounts of Endo, because they're tradable. The Aya is 325 Endo. Just literally depends upon how many of these things you put into it. The Via is 400 and the Amber Star is apparently 100 Endo by itself. The values are still kind of unknown at the moment because people are still collecting these things, and it has just been added, so it's kind of understandable. But apart from that, I think I'll leave a link in the description below to the forum post with all the fixes. But that's literally about it, so I think we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.